It's the video game! I heard from the Ryoka in the world of the living, they have the...
But it's not a real fight, correct? Fighting is exciting because your life is on the line.
Yeah, you know, that is true.
I heard it's so popular that there are even video game tournaments.
And those Ryoka were stronger than what you'd expect from humans. Maybe the video game is what they use to train and become such good fighters.
If Ichigo and the others really used it to train, then of course I'm interested. But where are we going to find one?
Well, Ikaku! Yuichika! I have it! I got the thing!
What thing?
What's going on?
The thing we talked about the other day. It's in the next room. Ready to use. Come try it.
Huh? Good grief. What's all this racket about? What's this box supposed to be?
This thing. Could it be that fighting video game I've heard about?
Yes, Captain Kuratsuchi heard us talk about it, and he managed to create a functioning copy for us. Man, whoever knew that Captain Kuratsuchi could be so kind, you know?
Hey, now, are you sure that's safe? There's gotta be some kind of catch.
He did say that it was just a prototype or something like that. But hey, let's not sweat the details. It's your chance to try the video game.
Anyway, let's try it. There's some written instructions that came with it here.
Well, I guess it can't hurt to just try it. So then, I just have to press on this round thing, right? Take this!
Hey, something's happening.
This device you keep in your hands is connected to the one over there. By interacting with this, you can make the little men inside the screen fight.
Is it me, or do these guys look like Captain Hitsugaya and Captain Kuchiki?
This looks like it's based on the captains.
The really surprising part comes next. If you press this...
Pankai!
What?
For real? Oh, maybe I have a chance too. Daiguren Hyorin Maru.
Did they even get their permission for this?
Who knows? But it looks like fun. You can even use techniques you normally wouldn't be able to.
I must say, though, this is really well done. They move like they're fighting for real. I'm actually enjoying this. All right, listen up. Let's see who's stronger at this.
That sounds interesting. Maybe we should have a punishment for the loser, too.
Hey, what are you doing?
Next time we train, the loser has to fight against the captain until he's satisfied. How does that sound?
Ikaku, I'm sure I can beat you, at least in the video game. Bankai Senbon Sakura Kageyoshi!
As if...
What? What's that move? No way, I can't block it!
Harder! Come on! You aren't going hard enough! Gosh! What?
The loser...
For real? I see. So this is what Ichigo... Now that's right! Who's next?
Oh my, I get how you feel, but you can only fight one person at a time.
I expected no less from you, Ikaku.
Damn, you're not half bad either.
But I can't lose. Not now. Oh, Bankai!
You're way too slow!
This thing is one cursed device.
I wasn't expecting this to be as good as it is, to be honest. I had lots of doubts, but I guess we should be grateful to Captain Kuratsuchi. All right. Then you'll be the last one, Yumichika.
Let's see it then, Ikaku.
Woo! Take this! Yubi Chica, you...
Maybe you should try harder.
What?
Good. It looks like I won this one.
Damn! This isn't fair!
We fought on equal terms and you lost. That's it. Just admit defeat.
A man only accepts defeat when he's dead. And also, this video game thing is neat, but it has nothing at all on a real fight. Let's go, Yumichika!
Oh boy, you leave me no choice. Well, I wasn't satisfied either. I accept your challenge.
Now this is what I call fighting! Nothing can come anywhere close to this! It's the real deal!
Well said. Let's see who's the best.
Ha! Try it then! Is that it? Let me have some fun! Here, here, here! Your guard is chipped!
What are you doing? An elegant
For my next strike! Come at me harder! Watch closely! Split apart! Uzukimaru!
This is ouch.
Destruction! You fool!
I'll send you to your grave.
Uzukimaru attacks are difficult to read. I have you! I'm not done yet! Is that it? Huh? Strike back! Don't go and disappoint me! Just try and counter this! I'll crush you!
I'll show you what grit Squad 11.
Prepare for my next strike!
Take this.
Snap out of it already!
Strike back!
Don't go and disappoint me!
Strike back!
Damn it!
Strike back!
An elegant.
I'll end this battle! Split apart! Uzukimaru!
Die. As I thought. I'm not done yet.
The fun has just started.
Uh-huh. There you are.
Huh?
Captain Unohana?
It's funny. Several wounded members of Squad 11 were sent to my company to be treated for injuries they'd sustained. It appears that all of you were enjoying yourselves quite a bit.
Well,
I will not tell you not to have fun, but please do keep in mind how hard it is for us to treat wounds.
So, Captain Unohana showed up and the whole tournament got canceled, is that it?
Yeah, I really can't remember either. I woke up lying in bed.
And what happened to the video game thing? It's not in the barracks anymore.
They must have confiscated it.
Really? Oh, man, what a shame. It was fun. I like being able to use Bankai.
Oh well. It's too late now.
Good. They shouldn't be able to find us here.
Yeah, nobody is ever going to guess that the video game is being kept here.
Hey, now that we're here, what do you say we go for another round?
Yeah, of course. Why do you think I went through the trouble of pretending to throw it away?
Well then, get ready.
Let's fight!
Byakuya!
What's the matter?
Well, there's something that I wanted to talk to you about. Would now be a good time?
Very well.
I'm really very sorry, but
What is it? Speak.
yes. I know it's probably rude of me to even ask you this, but is there any possibility that you might allow me to cover you for a story today? I realize that it's a lot to ask, and you can always say no to it.
Really? So that's it? But why?
The thing is, the photo collection of you that the Women's Soul Reaper Association published is very popular. It's currently selling like hotcakes. What they'd like to do is publish an article about you in an upcoming edition of their magazine, and I'm the one who's been tasked with writing it for them. It's called A Day at the Fabulous Kuchiki Estate. That's the working title for now. I'm sorry. I knew that it would offend you. I'll go to them right away and tell them I won't do it.
No. It's no bother.
Huh?
You want to cover me? Does that mean just following me around?
Not at all. There's actually a lot I'd like to ask you.
All right, then hurry up and ask.
Right. If it's not too much of a nuisance, well, I'd kind of like to
What?
ask you, to get your opinion on what it truly means to be a Soul Reaper.
Is that all you want?
Yes! I'd love to hear what you have to say.
Firstly, to be a Soul Reaper is...
Over here!
Ah, dang it! Hey, come on, give me back those sunglasses already.
What's that?
Oh, hey, Reggie! Get your butt over here already!
You little...
Renji and Lieutenant Kusajishi?
Come on, just give them back to me.
Finally, you must always be aware of why you exist as a Soul Reaper, and at all times also recognize the reason why you wield your blade. obey our laws, always be seeking to better yourself, and steel yourself to stand in any situation. Are you listening?
Right. I'm listening very carefully, so please go on.
Good, then. Moving on. A Soul Reaper is...
This is so fun!
This isn't funny!
Be quiet, Renji! That's enough! Byakuya is talking!
Oh, what do you say? How about you two play tag along with us?
I'm done playing tag!
My, what an ear-splitting racket.
Captain Kochki, sorry. I'll get him back right away.
That's great! Then get ready! I'm not gonna hold back!
Ah!
Rukia, wait for just one moment. I will go and silence them.
Byakuya?
Yay! Byakuya's gonna join too! Okay, then I'll just have to beat you all!
Huh? Captain, why's it gotta be me?
You're being rather obnoxious.
I mean, it's all because Lieutenant Yachiru...
Oh, you call that an excuse?
Nah, that's an excuse.
You show no regret for your actions. In that case...
Is that it?
Slashing. Yakurai. You.
I can see you!
Not push your luck. Slashing. Here I come. There.
You!
Yakurai.
Get serious!
Let this. Let's go! Let this. Be gone. Slashing.
Huh? Captain, why's it gotta be me?
You're being rather obnoxious.
I mean, it's all because Lieutenant Yachiru...
Oh, you call that an excuse?
Nah, that's an excuse.
You show no regret for your actions. In that case... Slashing. Soul cut sweep.
Is that it?
Strength not to one such as you. You. Strike back. Oh. Move. Let this. You are in my area. Be still. Here I come. Yakurai.
Is that it?
This will suffice. Slashing. Here I come. Strike back. Do not push your luck. Strike back. Well, strike back. Not to one such as you. Too late. There. I am unscathed. I won't let this.
Why's it gotta be me?
You're being rather obnoxious.
I mean, it's all because Lieutenant Yachiru...
Oh, you call that an excuse?
Nah, that's an excuse.
You show no regret for your actions. In that case.
Byakurai. Byakurai. Too late. There. You're mine. Here I come. Strike back. Relentless.
Watch closely. You!
Byakurai.
That it?
There. Strike back. What?
Serious.
Here I come. There. Strike back. Not to one such as you.
Huh? Captain, why's it gotta be me?
You're being rather obnoxious.
I mean, it's all because Lieutenant Yachiru...
Oh, you call that an excuse?
Nah, that's an excuse.
You show no regret for your actions. In that case.
You're mine. Byakurai. Strike back. Relentless. Did you believe I could not cut you? Be still. You're mine. Slash it.
I can
There.
see you.
Strike back.
That
Byakurai.
it?
Byakurai. Byakurai. I'll grind you up. Slash it.
That it?
This will suffice. Strike back. Not push your luck. Be still. Here I come. Move.
You're pretty good. Well,
There.
I'm going to kill you.
That's it. Slash it.
Yes.
Futile. Too late. There. Shuck up.
Prepare to die. Huh? Captain, why's it gotta be me?
You're being rather obnoxious.
I mean, it's all because Lieutenant Yachiru...
Oh, you call that an excuse?
Nah, that's an excuse.
You show no regret for your actions. In that case.
Shuck up.
That's what I'm talking about.
Byakurai. Byakurai.
You're pretty good.
Be still. Here I come. Disappear.
You're pretty good.
Too late. Slash it. Here I come. Strike back. I won't let this. There. Move. Strike back. There. Strike back. Here I come. Soul cut sweep. Soul cut sweep. Be still. Slash it. There.
Get serious.
Byakurai.
I can see you.
Oh. Strike back. That's it. Yeah. Move. I will not go easy on you. Scatter. Senbon Sakura. You should have withdrawn sooner. Too late.
Huh? Captain, why's it gotta be me?
You're being rather obnoxious.
I mean, it's all because Lieutenant Yachiru...
Oh, you call that an excuse?
Nah, that's an excuse.
You show no regret for your actions. In that case, strike back. Fortune.
Strike back.
There.
That's what I'm talking about. Get serious. Is that it?
Let's.
Get serious.
Slash.
That
Soul
it?
cut sweet.
Let's go.
Not push your luck. Oh,
Well,
let this. There.
get serious.
Here I go. Now, you. Too late. Slash it. Be still. Slash it. Strike back. Too late. You're pretty good. You're mine. That's it. Stand down.
Strike back.
Then.
Huh? Captain, why's it gotta be me?
You're being rather obnoxious.
I mean, it's all because Lieutenant Yachiru...
Oh, you call that an excuse?
Nah, that's an excuse.
You show no regret for your actions. In that case,
Get serious.
you're mine. Strike back. Did you believe I could manage? Too late. They're pretty good. That's it. I will not go easy on you. Scatter. Senbon Sakura. You should have withdrawn your sword. Too late. Move. Slash it. There.
Yes?
It is my turn now. This will suffice.
Strike back. Strike back.
You.
Strike back.
Be still. I'll grind you up. Oh, here I come. Move. Soul cut sweet. You. Futile.
Strike back.
That's what I'm talking about.
Too
right. My apologies, Captain.
All right. Well, I'll give these back since you ended up joining with us, Renji.
Thank you, sir. Right. I'm really sorry for dragging you into this, Rukia.
No. You have problems too, huh?
So, just what were you and the captain up to anyway?
I've been assigned to do some close coverage for the Women's Soul Reaper Association.
Oh, that thing you mentioned. So, did you get to ask about confectionaries?
Renji?
Huh? Wasn't that the whole point?
Did you say confectionaries?
The thing is...
I see. Unfortunately, I know very little about such places.
I see. Well, I know that you like spicy food.
But even though that's the case, I suppose I could tell you about a shop I know instead.
Would that be all right?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Tell me, have you heard of Gin Tonbo?
Gin Tonbo, the luxury glasses shop.
Indeed. As a matter of fact, a former lieutenant of Squad 6 runs it. The glasses there are stylish and of high quality. If you are in need of glasses, you really should consider going there.
Yes, sir.
I know another shop. It's near Gin Tonbo. Do you know the dry goods store?
Yes, I know of it.
There's a haberdashery on the corner at the end of the street. I used to walk by it often. I remember there was a time I bought a hairpin for Hisana there, and she was so delighted by it.
I see. So then, Hisana.
Your hair has gotten quite long. Do you ever tie it up?
Yeah, right. It's just the thing is, I hardly ever tie up my hair, so I'm not sure it will look good like that.
All things, no matter what, have their beginnings.
Thank you very much. Well, if you really think so, I'll do it. I'll tie my hair up sometime.
Is that enough for your article?
Yes, I got a whole lot of great information.
Very well then.
Byakuya, thank you so much for today. I really appreciate it.
Let me know when it is complete.
You got it. I'll write up a great story for you. That's... If you really think so, I'll do it. I'll tie my hair up sometime. Could Byakuya? But wait a sec. You're really giving something this lovely to me? This won't stand. I need to prepare a gift. Wait, no. I need to offer proper thanks first. Byakuya!
That's the extent of the damage that was done to the Seirite as a result of the battle. The repairs are going smoothly for the most part, but the area response remains a problem. Let's see, how best to put this?
Go ahead, speak.
Well, it seems that there's a rather large number of people who are being critical of our organization as a result of the Ryoka invasion, and also due to the fact that 3 captains have gone missing. They wonder if the 13 court guard squads are truly capable of defending the Seirite.
I understand. It's only natural. I understand how they would lose faith under these circumstances. Continue to work on making repairs, and on building back trust as well.
That's a surprise. I suppose I just assumed that old man Yama would be throwing a fit over this.
I'm sure that you must have your own feelings about everything that's been happening lately. I hope I can do something to improve our situation.
Head Captain, I've brought your confectionaries. Please enjoy them.
Head Captain Yamamoto, local vegetables for you.
Head Captain, these fish were just caught.
Head Captain, I found some rare sake, and I hope that you might want to try it.
Rice crackers.
Toko Roten for you.
Sweet potato jelly.
What is this? Not Chojiro. All right then. Now it's time to take a look at Shunsui and Jushiro's suggestions. Look at all this food. There's far too much of it. There's no way to eat it all.
Head Captain!
What is next?
It seems in the Rukon district.
What is it?
Head Captain, what are you doing here?
I do not need reasons. Just explain the situation.
There are people trying to press past the gates.
It seems they are here to express grievances to the court guard for the recent incidents.
Jidanbo is trying to calm them down right now. But I'm afraid that some of the Soul Reapers are attempting to suppress them with force for turning...
What was that?
Oh, yikes. Looks like we inadvertently picked the perfect moment to show up.
As expected of the head captain, always a step ahead.
This isn't really the time for a nice little chit-chat.
Open the gate, Chidanbo!
Head Captain Yamamoto!
It's that devil! Ryusai Yamamoto!
Get out of here! He'll kill us all!
Look at you now! With the head captain here, you all...
Silence!
What?
How dare a soldier of the 13 Court Guard squads turn his blade on the people?
But...
Oh? You have something you wish to say to me? Well then, it appears that a punishment is due. selection must be made. I have to educate you as to the nature of the 13 Court Guard squads.
Oh, please, forgive me, Head Captain.
Consider my words and reflect well upon them before you have to beg for forgiveness. Clear as day. I won't such a puny attack. No need for pleasantries. All things of this world turn to ashes. Ryujin Chaka!
Soul destruction!
Dodge this! Take this!
What happened? I'm still here.
Now, let's go! Ryujin Chaka!
So crazy!
The complaints that the people are bringing forth are completely valid and owing to our own incompetence. The 13 Court Guard squad shall steadfastly defend this place with our very lives. I, Shinje Kuni Ginryosei Yamamoto, make this vow unto you. I beg you to put your trust in us once more.
I commend you.
Right now is not the time for that. We are holding a sumptuous feast, so help us prepare.
A feast?
After all, that is what we need in this particular moment. There are numerous people who have yet to recover from the previous battle. And many have fallen into poverty. Don't be shy. Everyone should be able to eat their fill.
Well, isn't that good news to get?
Yes, that's something only the head captain could do. If the Central 46 were functioning, then it wouldn't have turned out this way.
How far in advance was that calculated?
I wonder about that.
Looks like old man Yama's safe on his throne for a while.
Please take these files and bring them over to Squad 6.
Right. Yes, sir. Interim Captain, if I may.
What is it?
You've been working non-stop lately. You're starting to look a bit pale. May I suggest you rest for a little while?
Oh, thank you. I'll take a rest for a while in just a bit once I'm done.
If you say so. I hope I didn't offend you, sir. Anyway, I'll take my leave.
And now to check the Serete Bulletin draft.
It's all unfolding just like I thought it would. You said that you were going to get some rest and take care of yourself. What are those papers then?
What? Oh, Rangiku. What are you...
I just came to see how you were doing. I didn't want to bother you, so I just waited around outside. And then I heard you talk about that. That's it, right? That's next month's Serete Bulletin, isn't it? You could allow someone else to handle proofreading it, you know. You must be busy enough with all your work as interim captain.
Oh, I couldn't do that. With all that's going on right now, I want to make sure that I can help out as much as possible. By the way, about the Serete Bulletin, there's an article about a great confectionery downtown. Sounds like it's right up your alley. I'm sure you'll love it.
You sure don't look like you're all right to me. Hey, what's wrong? What's the matter? You're shaking all over.
I just really haven't had the opportunity to get enough sleep lately. But I'm all right. Honestly. Wait. I'll get us some tea.
Don't worry, I was merely passing by, that's all. I don't mean to stay Hey, are you listening?
Those sweets. The ones that go so well with tea. Where did I put them?
It's just too much work. This isn't something just one good night's sleep could fix. Good thing I brought that thing along with me.
What is this?
It's an experimental product made by the Department of Research and Development. They said it's based off a drink that's really popular right now in the world of the living. They gave it this catchy name. It's called Unleash the Hollow Bolster Energy Drink. I got a few samples from them for you to try out. Come on, drink it. Bottoms up.
What? Really? You mean you got this for me? Oh, thank you so much!
You can thank me later. For now, just drink.
Yes! Oh.
So, is it working?
I suddenly feel like I can focus much better. I can feel the heat running through my body. It's like nothing could stop me now.
Glad to hear that. Now you can finish up all of that work you have and go to bed early, all right?
Yes! Thank you for looking out for me. She went out of her way to get this for me. I have to work even harder so it won't go to waste. Oh, something's off. I felt so good earlier, so energized. But now, I feel so sluggish and slow. I can't move right now. I can't even speak. Could it be because of that drink?
Interim Captain Hisagi, I have heard that you have not been well for the past 3 days. Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm fine. Sorry to make you worry over nothing. I've been feeling so tired and run down since then. Work has started piling up. I still feel under the weather, but still, I have to do my best. So, the Hollow was seen around here, isn't that right?
That seems to be the case. The advance team should already be on its way.
Ah! Over there! Let's hurry!
What? A Menos Grande?
Too late to worry about that now. You sure like to howl, huh? I I wish I had the energy you seem to have. Yes. Don't let your guard. This is the end. So slow. Yes. Keep your eyes on me. I won't let you. Guard break. So slow. Keep your eyes on me. I won't let you. Don't let your guard. So slow. Are you ready? Keep your eyes on me. Are you ready? So slow. Are you ready? You sure like to howl, huh? I wish I had the energy you seem to have. I'm not impressed. Oh. This is the end. Keep your eyes on me. Guard break. Isn't that it? Oh. Won't let you. I'm not impressed. Are you ready? Won't let you. Soul break. Are you ready? Take this. Soul destruction. You won't escape. So slow. Won't let you. Keep your eyes on me. There. Are you shaking? I understand. Are you ready? So slow. Still want more? Guard break. I'm not impressed. It's time we finish this. Let's end this. Keep your eyes on me. Now, let's go. So slow. Soul break. Now, let's go. Sorry. Soul crazy.
Excellent job, Interim Captain Hisagi.
Please.
Interim Captain Hisagi!
Oh, good grief. Look at me. Getting knocked out in front of my own men. I finally started getting better. But I can't have Rangiku seeing me when I'm in a state like this.
Coming in.
Huh? Captain Hitsugaya!
I heard from Rangiku. It seems that the drink she brought you caused you some serious difficulty. As captain of Squad 10, please accept my apologies for your troubles.
Not at all. It's not her fault.
I'm afraid that won't do. My subordinates' mistakes are also my mistakes. So that means I will help you out with your work.
What? That would be an enormous help, but, I mean, it's my job.
It wasn't a suggestion. I'm going to do it. You always take too much upon yourself. Learn how to rely on those around you a bit more.
Captain Hitsugaya, thank you very much. But what you just said applies to you as well.
At least your mouth is doing fine.
We're in the same boat.
Those two really do get along quite nicely. forgot to invite the captain the next time that we go out for drinks. He'll have to settle for only having soft drinks, of course.
Well, how long are you going to just stand there doing nothing?
Oh, you saw me?
Of course I did. I can sense your presence without even trying. More importantly, isn't there something that you should say to him?
Rangiku!
Shuhei, I heard that you ran into a bit of a tough spot because of the side effects of that drink I gave you to try out before. I wanted to help you, but look how that worked out. It totally backfired. I'm so...
Oh, please, don't apologize. Don't worry. I know your heart was in the right place. You did it because you wanted to help me. Really, I should be thanking you. I very much appreciate your concern for me.
Shuhei?
He says that, but I'll still punish you. You'll have to help him out with his work, too.
Ugh. Fine. I'll do it, but just this one time.
Thank you. Both of you. Being surrounded by people who truly care about you is a great thing. Relying on other people, huh? I'm still not used to that. But I suppose I'll have to try, little by little.
Hello?
It tore open the sky and came through. Is it a Manos Grande? Its spiritual pressure is immense. But I can take it. I may have lost my Quincy powers, but I'm still prepared to handle a hollow attack. Even strike! I filled the Silver Ginto with spirit energy when I was in training. It's an old trick. I may not be able to kill this thing, but maybe I can discourage it.
How very clumsy of you, Uryu.
You, Ryukin.
Is that any way to address your father? You haven't changed a bit, Uryu.
What's going on? Why do you have the powers of a Quincy? But you despise Quincy's. I know you do. I thought that you gave up all of your powers a long time ago.
You're a complete fool, son. I chose my words carefully. I'm not interested in Quincy's, and you don't have the talent for it anyway. Unfortunately, my powers are going to prove much harder to get rid of than Ryuka Nishi. Whether he's actually interested or not remains the sole heir to all of the powers and skills that originally came from the late Soka Nishida. In a way, they are his birthright. He is the last Quincy.
The Quincy Cross.
Uryu, you weren't ready. You went to the Soul Society before you were strong enough. And now, you've lost even the feeble and ineffective powers that you once possessed. But even so, I have the ability to restore your powers, if I choose to do so. You don't believe me? Well, it's the truth. However, there is one condition.
What is it?
You must swear that you will never involve yourself with the Soul Reapers again.
There's Shin as in below the knee, G as in G, what a swell guy, Hira as in the Hira Mountains, and Ko as in KO, cause I'll knock you out. Nice to meet ya.
Jushido explained to me about how Uryu fought against Captain Kurotsuchi of Squad 12. If something happened to him, it had to be then.
I guess that we're neighbors. I hope that we can be friends, Ichigo.
Huh? Oh, you're that transfer student. Nice to meet you.
What? Sorry, Tish, gotta use the bathroom!
Don't take it too personally. That's just Ichigo.
Oh, I don't mind. He's exactly how I imagined.
Thanks, Uryu. Kono's really falling apart, so that's gonna be a huge help.
Well, I better be going.
Hey, hold on, Uryu.
I have a suspicion that he really didn't want you guys to know.
Uryu, could it be?
What now?
Oh, sorry. Forget it.
Okay, weirdo.
I'm not able to detect his spiritual pressure. It seems he's lost all his Quincy powers.
No! I don't want to live like this anymore! I want to go out! I want to do stuff! I want to meet some young girls!
Listen, shut up and stop yelling already. Yuzu and Kari will hear you.
How can I be quiet? If you keep me locked up, I'll sue you for cruelty to stuffed animals. I'll take you for everything you've got. You know, it wasn't anywhere near as painful when Rukia was still around here. Rukia, please come back.
That's enough. Just shut up and go to bed.
Hello! Hello!
I think I'm getting used to this thing. Later. Take care of things until I get back. And keep quiet. Got that?
Okay, got it. And take your time. All right. It may be nighttime, but at least I'm out of there. I'm gonna enjoy what little time I have. So, shall I be naughty? I guess we'll see. about does it. Huh? What the? Shinji? Is that a Zanpakuto? Who are you?
Hush, quiet down. Don't make so much noise, Ichigo Kurosaki. Somebody with your spiritual pressure shouldn't be so easily rattled. It'll echo around the world. They'll feel your presence.
Feel my presence?
Who? Seriously, do I have to spell it out for you, you fool?
What the? Shinji? Is that a Zanpakuto? Who are you?
Hush, quiet down. Don't make so much noise, Ichigo Kurosaki. Somebody with your spiritual pressure shouldn't be so easily rattled. It'll echo around the world. They'll feel your presence. It's here.
Shinji, just who are you?
See, I told you. It's because you didn't check your spiritual pressure.
Who are you? Tell me!
You're a pain, you know that? All right, listen. You really want to know who I am?
I'll kill you. Guess this here's the end.
Prepare yourself.
Hold on! Wait! Wait!
How many times do I have to say it?
I'll end this!
Time out! Be careful.
Get out of here!
Let's go. Dodge if you can.
That last one was something else. You stupid.
You did good.
Hold on! Wait! Hold on! Gotcha! Now it's fun! Pierce! I'm still here!
Be careful.
What the? Shinji? Is that a Zanpakuto? Who are you?
Hush, quiet down. Don't make so much noise, Ichigo Kurosaki. Somebody with your spiritual pressure shouldn't be so easily rattled. It'll echo around the world. They'll feel your presence. It's here.
Shinji, just who are you?
See, I told you. It's because you didn't check your spiritual pressure.
Who are you? Tell me!
You're a pain, you know that? All right, listen. You really want to know who I am?
Time out! Hold on! Time out! This is too easy! Pierce! Wait! Now it gets fun!
Stay focused.
What? This is too easy! Wait! Time out!
Dodge if you can.
Not so bad! Now it gets fun!
Prepare yourself.
What the? Shinji? Is that a Zanpakuto? Who are you?
Hush, quiet down. Don't make so much noise, Ichigo Kurosaki. Somebody with your spiritual pressure shouldn't be so easily rattled. It'll echo around the world. They'll feel your presence. It's here.
Shinji, just who are you?
See, I told you. It's because you didn't check your spiritual pressure.
Who are you? Tell me!
You're a pain, you know that? All right, listen. You really want to know who I am?
It's the end. This is too easy. I'll win this. I'll cut you down.
Sorry.
I'll kill you. I can't let this end here. What about this?
Moron.
Wait! Now it's wait! Too weak. We're just starting.
Let's go.
I'll cut you down. Hold on. Time out. Time out. Not so bad.
Miss Sarugaki. Time to say it.
You're mine.
Strike back.
What?
Dodge if you can.
Not so
Don't
bad.
go too far.
I'll cut you down.
Hold on. Let's go.
What the? Shinji? Is that Zanpakuto? Who are you?
Hush. Quiet down. Don't make so much noise, Ichigo Kurosaki. Somebody with your spiritual pressure shouldn't be so easily rattled. It'll echo around the world. They'll feel your presence. It's here.
Shinji, just who are you?
See, I told you. It's because you didn't check your spiritual pressure.
Who are you? Tell me!
You're a pain, you know that? All right, listen. You really want to know who I am? Dodge if you can.
I'm still here! I'll end this! I'll cut you down!
Sorry.
I'll kill you! I can't let this end here! It's the end. Damn it! Not so bad!
Let's go.
This is too easy! Hold on, dude, if you can't! Too weak!
Strike back.
I'll cut you down! I'll end this!
Sorry.
I'll kill you! Little...
Fine. Here. Go on. Take a good look. So, recognize this?
What? A Hollow's mask!
Right. A Zanpakuto in a Hollow's mask. Now do you get it? That's right. I'm a Soul Reaper who crossed over into the realm of Hollows. Didn't I say that I hoped we could become friends? I'm a Visor, one of the masked army. I'm just like you. Join us, Ichigo. Surely you know by now that you don't really belong with them. What?
Whose spiritual pressure is that? And what's this other huge one? Is it a hollow?
He just sensed the hollow? Seriously? Come on, is this guy for real? That spiritual pressure belongs to a Soul Reaper, but nobody I know, so... Stop! Where are you going? Come back! I'm not done talking yet!
Sorry!
Hey, come back here!
I don't care about what you have to say. I really don't care what kind of freak you are. There's no way that I'm gonna join you guys. I'm a Soul Reaper. I'm not one of you weirdos.
Ugh. Man, what a punk that guy is. Hello? It's Shinji. Is this Miss Sarugaki? Sorry, I guess I failed. So what now? You don't have to yell. Anyway, it's only a matter of time. Be patient.
No way. That's Grand Fisher. Oh man, seriously? I go on one little nighttime stroll in Ichigo's body, and I end up getting ambushed by this freak.
Why do you run, Ichigo Kurosaki? Hurry up and become a Soul Reaper.
Oh, crap! I get it now. Masky Boy thinks I'm Ichigo. Damn! Why me? Why is it always me? And why is his mask on? I can see his face. Is he even really a hollow?
Look, Mr. Hollow, I'm sorry to say, but Ichigo's a little busy right now. Although, maybe I can take his place. How about you play with me instead?
And just who exactly are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't properly introduced myself. The name's Kurosaki. Ishin Kurosaki.
Kurosaki, eh? I see. You're Ichigo Kurosaki's...
His father? Go on and hide, Cone.
You know my name? Wait, when did you figure it out? When did you realize I wasn't Ichigo?
From the beginning.
I see. Then if his father's a Soul Reaper, Ichigo Kurosaki is a Shinketsu, a true-blooded Soul Reaper. That explains a lot. That's why I lost to him. But in any event, I don't have any interest in you, in the slightest. I came here tonight with only one purpose in mind, to kill Ichigo Kurosaki. Where is Ichigo Kurosaki?
I don't know. I've always been pretty relaxed with the kids. Anyway, you may have no interest in me, but I came here in order to kill you. So, are you more interested now?
You've come to kill me, have you? Maybe in your dreams, Soul Reaper, but not here. Perhaps you're under the impression that I'm just some ordinary, run-of-the-mill hollow.
An Arankar? You guys are hollows that take your masks off in order to gain Soul Reaper powers. Am I right about that?
Oh, so you know of us then, do you? Well, then I imagine that you most likely know about this sword as well.
Zanpakuto? It's absolutely enormous!
That's right. The size of one's Zanpakuto is a reflection of one's spirit energy. Now do you understand? You have no hope of slaying me. Not with that little twig of a Zanpakuto, you feeble upstart.
You want to talk about the basics? Captain class Soul Reapers keep their Zanpakuto at a manageable size on purpose. Otherwise, they'd end up having to swing swords that are as big as buildings. Like yours, for example. Remember this. Never judge an enemy's strength by the size of his Zanpakuto. Don't talk to me about Soul Reaper lore until you know at least that much.
Whoa! One shot!
So, was that revenge?
Hello, Kisuke.
It's been a long time, Ishin, and I can see that you haven't lost your touch even a bit. That's good to know. Not even a hint of diminished spiritual pressure. So, how does it feel to be a Soul Reaper again after 20 years?
It's all right.
Well then, do you feel better?
I suppose. The truth is, I was never bitter. Hollows do what hollows do. The only thing that I've harbored any regrets about over the course of these last 20 years is that I wasn't able to save Masaki that night. My own powerlessness.
I don't believe that you've changed one little bit. And your son's just like you.
Don't say that.
Speaking of your son, did you notice?
Yes. Just as you predicted. We've made contact with him. The Visored. A lawless gang of ex-Soul Reapers who tried to acquire hollow powers through forbidden methods. Their whereabouts and ideology are unknown. There could be trouble.
But the fact that they contacted Ichigo signifies that...
Yes. It seems pretty clear that they must be gearing up for something. Just the same as us. They've probably noticed all of the sudden changes in the Arancars as well.
I see. So it seems that Hollow was an Arankar.
Yes, but its level of development was far beyond any Arankar I've ever seen before. The Arankars have been stuck at the same level for decades, but this one had serious power. Something new has happened. And you know that can only mean something is behind their sudden progress. Sosuke Aizen. Aizen must have made a deal with the would-be Arankars. He's gonna help them try to achieve their goal. He's using the Hogyoku. Their power has surged, but it's readily apparent from their fuzzy spiritual pressure that the Arankars are still imperfect. That one was probably a prototype they sent out to ascertain what level they're able to fight at. They're still manageable, for now. But the Hogyoku possesses immeasurable power. He's bound to complete his work soon enough. And with fully developed Arankars behind him, as well as an army of Menos Grande, he'll try to crush the world. Any ideas?
I'll think of something. With the situation the way it is, everyone is sure to be mobilizing for war. Friend and foe alike. The Visored. Our side of the story, of course. and even the Soul Society.
I'm a Visor, one of the masked army. I'm just like you. Join us. Ichigo. Surely you know by now that you don't really belong with them.
Fine.
If you want your powers back, you must swear to never involve yourself with Soul Reapers again. Swear it.
Good morning, Ichigo.
Oh, hey there, Ichigo!
Shinji, showing up at school like nothing happened.
Oh, good morning, Shinji.
Hey, I'm impressed. You remembered my name.
Come with me, Shinji.
Huh? What? Hey, seriously, that hurt. What are you so mad about?
Shinji, what is this? What are you doing here?
Come on, what do you think? I'm a student. I have to go to school.
But you came here to recruit me into your group! You have my answer already! N-O! No!
You just don't get it, do you? It's simple. You don't actually have a choice in the matter. A Visor can't go back once the symptoms appear. You see, whether you like it or not, you're already on our side, Ichigo. Orihime, that big guy, the one with the glasses, all of the Soul Reapers, do you really believe that they're your friends? Sorry, but their friendship isn't what you think it is. It's merely a temporary convenience. If you continue to be a Soul Reaper, you'll eventually be swallowed by your inner hollow and go insane. If that happens, you're finished. Your power will destroy everything. Your friends, your future, even your identity will be completely blown to smithereens. I bet you've sensed it already. The hollow inside you is growing, and very soon it will be too big for you to handle it. Come with me, Ichigo. I'll teach you how to handle it and how to save your sanity.
So, Uryu, what's your answer? What's it going to be?
I want them. I want to have my Quincy powers back.
And?
All right. I swear it. I'll never get involved with Soul Reapers again.
Gotcha.
Orihime.
You let yourself be followed, you idiot! I know Ichigo well enough to realize that he wouldn't tell me what was really going on. So I thought that it might be a good idea to ask you instead, Shinji. Just who are you people, and what exactly do you want with Ichigo? You really think that we'd just spill the beans and tell you everything? Hiyori Sarugaki! What? You heard me. That's my name. Now it's your turn. Introduce yourselves!
Master Torosado.
I see. Whatever. Anyway, we have nothing whatsoever to tell you. You'll die right here.
I'm sorry!
Get off me! Let go of me, Shinji! I'm gonna kick their butts!
What are you, deranged? We're after Ichigo. We can't just be killing random people.
They're gone.
What in the world was that all about?
I can hear him. Ever since my fight with Byakuya. Ever since I cast him away. That mask. It kept coming back no matter how many times I threw it away. Now it's suddenly gone. Ever since then, I hear him. That voice. I can hear him inside me. Calling me. His voice. He's getting closer. And closer. All the time. He's even closer now than he was just a second ago. I don't need Shinji to tell me. I can feel it. If I can't stop him, then I'm gonna be swallowed up. What now? What am I supposed to do?
That spiritual pressure.
Sir, a report from Squad 12. Signs of Arancars in eastern Karakura. They've detected 2 of them. Judging from their spiritual pressure, density, and stability, we believe they're fully developed.
So, it begins.
Ha ha!
I've been here a few times in a mask. I have to say, the world of the living really isn't that interesting. It's such a bore. The reishi is so thin that you can hardly even breathe.
Stop complaining. I told you before I could handle this alone. You were the one who insisted on coming along, Yami.
Well, they annoyed me, irksome jerks. So, just how many do I have to kill anyway?
Just one. There's no need to kill any of the others. I hear that there are only 3 in this entire world with spiritual pressure high enough to fight us. The rest are garbage. They should be easy enough to find.
Huh? What's the deal? Who are you?
Orihime, stay back. Just like we agreed.
Okay. Be careful, Chad. Please.
Ulquiorra, is this him?
Yami, you really need to develop your pesquisa further. Right now, it's just not getting the job done. Can't you tell by yourself? He's pure garbage, too.
He is?
Chad!
Ulquiorra!
Chad must have been aware of it. He knew that these people were really strong. That I wouldn't stand any chance against them. He knew it, and that's why. That's the reason why he fought all alone in order to protect me. Soten Kishu.
What the? It heals? Seriously, he's alive? Oh, rats!
A healing technique? Not quite. No, it's something else. Perhaps it's time or space regression? Well, anyway, whatever it is, it's not healing. It's something that I've never seen before. This human female is most unusual.
Somehow, I have to find a way to buy time. Just a bit. Until Ichigo can get here. No, that's wrong. I can't always expect Ichigo to come to my rescue. I can't burden him with this right now. I don't know what's been troubling him so much lately, but I have to step up and drive these people away myself. Ichigo has more than enough to worry about. This may be the only thing that I can do for him now.
Oh, that look in your eyes. You wanna go, girlie?
Chad, Uryu, Ichigo. I'll do it. I'll protect all of you.
Ha, all right, then come at me.
Tsubaki!
Oh?
Koten Zanshun. No, I reject!
What's this? A little gnat?
Tsubaki! No!
Well, Ulquiorra, she has unusual powers. Shall we tear off her limbs and take her to Aizen?
No, that's not necessary. Just kill her, Yami.
Yes, sir. What? Hold up. Who are you?
Sorry it took me so long, Orihime.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ichigo. If only I had some way to be stronger.
It's not your fault, Orihime. Don't worry. I'll take care of them. These guys are dead meat! I'm not used to it, but I have no other choice. Tensa Sanketsu. This is my Bankai.
Bankai. Hey, Ukiura, is this the one?
Yes. It seems that all your tantrums have managed to catch his attention and have lured him out. Orange hair, black Bankai. There can be no doubt. He is our target, Yami.
Que suerte! You saved us some trouble. Now we won't have to hunt you down.
Was it you? You're the one who did that to Chad's arm? I'll start with your arm.
Ichigo!
Sorry it took me so long, Orihime.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ichigo. If only I had some way to be stronger.
It's not your fault, Orihime. Don't worry. I'll take care of them. These guys are dead meat! I'm not used to it, but I have no other choice. Sorry. I'll kill you. Was it you?
Losing?
You're the one who did that to Chad's arm? Right then. I'll start with your arm. This is my Bankai.
Bankai. Hey, Ukiura, is this the one?
Yes. It seems that all your tantrums have managed to catch his attention and have lured him out. Orange hair, black Bankai. There can be no doubt. He is our target, Yami.
Que suerte! You saved us some trouble. Now we won't have to hunt you down.
I can't lose! I can see you! Too slow!
I'll kill you! I swear!
Was it you? All right then.
Idiot. That's why I told you to develop your pesquisa. You shouldn't have charged in without testing his ability first. Interesting. He sliced through Yami's hierro and severed his arm. They said he achieved Bankai only a short time ago, yet his spiritual pressure is surprisingly hard. Still, be that as it may, I find it hard to believe that he's any real threat to Lord Eisen.
Why, you little flea!
You can still stand. You're as tough as you look.
Looks like you're having trouble. Shall I take over now?
Shut up!
Really, Yami? You're really going to use your Zanpakuto against him?
Shut up, I said!
A Zanpakuto? No way, for real? That's what that sword is? Broken hollow masks, holes in their chests, and Zanpakuto. Their spiritual pressure felt kind of peculiar to me, too. Just who are these guys?
Here I come!
Could they be... like... Shinji and me? No, he's here! Go away! Go away! Go away! Go away! I don't need your...
Ichigo!
Now it's your turn!
Leave me! No, I can't move. So if I try to resist you, you're going to sabotage me. Is that it, you monster?
Haha, he stopped moving. Guess he's not so tough after all. Now then, die, flea, die!
Wait, something's not right. The boy's spiritual pressure is fluctuating wildly. That's rather peculiar. At its lowest, his power is garbage. But at its highest, it surpasses even my own. Strange indeed. What can it mean?
Goodbye, flea. That's it. I'm gonna squash ya. Huh?
Hey, hello there. My apologies. Sorry I'm so late, Ichigo.
What now? These annoying bugs just keep coming out of nowhere. By butting into this, you're practically just begging to get killed. You get that, right?
Fool. Calm down and get a hold of yourself, Yami. Those two are Kisuke Urahara and Yoruichi Shihoin. You can't possibly defeat them at your current level. We're going.
Running away?
Better watch what you say. I'm sure that you're very well aware of just what would happen if you tried to fight me, while also trying to protect those two pieces of garbage. We've achieved our immediate objective. I'll go inform Lord Eisen that this so-called Soul Reaper he has his eye on is trash, not even worth killing.
Orihime.
Ichigo, yes? Don't feel bad. I'm fine. I should have stayed back like you said. Honestly, it was my own fault that I got hurt. It really isn't as bad as it looks, I promise. So, don't look like that. It wasn't your fault.
Why? Chad got mangled. Orihime was almost killed. All because I was too weak. So how can I not feel guilty about it all?
So, is this the room or what?
I don't know.
Rangiku, are you kidding me? I thought you wrote it down.
I did, but I lost it.
Seriously? You lost it?
Relax already. All we have to do is search for his spiritual pressure. This thing's so uncomfortable, though.
Listen, just untuck your shirt like us.
Shut up! Just shut up! He's in here. Go on. Open the door.
Hey! How have you been, Ichigo?
Renji, Ikaku, Yumichika, Rangiku? Toshiro?
That's Captain Hitsugaya.
What are you guys doing here?
We're on a mission. We were sent here to help the substitute Soul Reapers get ready. Everyone's got to make sure that they're prepared for a battle with the Arancars.
Who?
What? Are you pulling my leg? You don't know who you've been fighting? How is that even possible?
Fool! They're the guys that kicked your butt the other day.
Rukia.
Hello, Ichigo.
Rukia.
Huh? Good grief, look at yourself!
What?
Come with me!
Hey, what are you doing? Hold on, where are we?
Exactly as we expected.
Huh, that clown. What an absolute joke.
Hey, did you get a good look at his face? He could use a good thrashing.
Hey, Rukia! Where are you taking me right now?
Shut up and keep running, all right? Oh, I see it. Over there.
The hollow!
What are you doing? Go on, fight! A low-level hollow like that should be a complete breeze for you.
Shut up! I don't need a lecture.
What's wrong?
Shut up!
I know about it. I know! You haven't been a proper Soul Reaper since the Arankar fiasco. What are you afraid of? Are you that afraid of defeat? Is not being able to protect your friends that terrifying? Or is it something else? Is it that hollow inside you? If you're really that afraid to lose, then get stronger. If you want to protect the people that love you, then simply do whatever you have to do in order to protect them. If the hollow inside is so terrible, then you just have to make sure that you get strong enough to crush it. Even if no one in the world believes you, stick out your chest and scream in defiance! The Ichigo I know is the kind of man who'd do that.
Too weak. Take this! I'll cut you down! Hurts.
That's it. You can do this.
I really wish that you just shut up.
Orihime!
Rukia!
Hey, how have you been?
I didn't know you were here. How long can you stay?
We'll discuss that a little later. Hey!
Ichigo.
Orihime,
I'm sorry I'm so weak!
I'll get stronger. I'll get stronger, and once I do, next time, I won't let them hurt you.
Good. It seems he's back to his old self. Thank you, Ichigo. And thank you too, Rukia. Welcome back.
Long time no see, Cone.
Yeah, there's only one person I can think of who'd stomp on me without hesitation after we hadn't seen each other for a whole summer. There's no doubt. It just has to be Rukia. Oh, I'm just so happy. I could totally cry.
Come on, stop goofing around and get in here.
It's been so long since I've been in this tiny little room.
Hey, it's not that little. Don't compare it to Byakuya's place.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, what are you doing? Who said you could sit on my bed?
Relax, all right? Don't be such a jerk.
Shut up. So give it to me then. What are these Iran cars, and why are they after me?
Wait. Just hold on a second, okay? Let us tell you.
What?
This room is so cramped, and so plain, too. I really need to pretty this place up.
You know, for a boys' room, this place is actually pretty tidy.
Come on. This place is cramped as it is. Go further in.
Hey, how did you guys get in here? And what did you do to my light?
Iran cars are hollows that have removed their masks in an effort to acquire the powers of both hollows and soul reapers. There's just a few, and fewer than that have fully developed powers. But now, Aizen and his Hogyoku come along, and we have fully developed Iran cars to deal with. Like those two you encountered the other day. Are you following me so far?
Yeah.
Initially, the Soul Society's plan was just to monitor the situation until Aizen made a move. We just lost 3 captains, and we needed some time to rebuild our forces. But these fully developed Arankars appeared sooner than we expected. And when they came to the world of the living, we had to take action. So we were chosen to come here and help you prepare.
Who picked you guys?
Head Captain Yamamoto. Until the next Central 46 can be assembled and formalized, he's going to remain the Commander-in-Chief. The reason that Rukia was chosen is because out of everyone, she knows you the best.
That's not true. They chose me for my ability.
And the reason that I was selected is because I'm one of Rukia's superiors. Then, after I was chosen, I was told to assemble a combat team outside the captain class. So, I asked Ikkaku to accompany me. Then, Yumi Chika demanded that he be allowed to come along, and Rangiku heard the commotion and didn't want to miss any of the fun. And because Rangiku was going to be coming along, Captain Hitsugaya reluctantly came along so that he'd be able to keep an eye on us.
What is this, a picnic?
In any case, Aizen definitely has his eyes on you and is eager to know more about you, Ichigo Kurosaki.
Captain Hitsugaya. There's the party pooper who refused to get into the attic and try to hide there with us.
Were you waiting outside all this time for somebody to open a window? Not too smart. Boys with silver hair aren't exactly a common sight around here.
I'm going to remember this when we get back. It's true that an Arankar is a hollow that has torn off its mask, but simply removing the mask of any random hollow won't produce an effective Arankar. If someone really wanted to create an army of Arankars to wage a war on the Soul Society, they'd start with hollows of Menos Grande level and above.
Menos and above? What? You mean there are hollows more powerful than the Menos Grande?
Yes. Actually, if you're going to be precise about it, there are 3 classes of Menos Grande that exist. First of all, the Gillians. They are the lowest class of Menos Grande, and little more than foot soldiers. They're numerous, and all of them look the same, essentially indistinguishable. Gillians are the Menos Grande that you generally see in Soul Society textbook illustrations of Menos. The Menos Grande that you fought before coming to the Soul Society was one such Gillian, for example.
That thing was just a foot soldier?
Gillians are gigantic, but slow, and they have the intelligence of wild animals. A Captain-class Soul Reaper could easily defeat them. The next class is more problematic. That class is the Ajukas. They're smaller than the Gillians and are fewer in number, but they're also highly intelligent and ultimately much more dangerous. The Ajukas give orders to the Gillians. Finally, the last class, the Vasto Lordis. They're the highest class of Menos Grande. They have a very small stature for hollows, just about the size of ordinary humans. They're not common at all. Only a handful of them exist in all of Hueco Mundo. Now here's the really bad news. Vasto Lordis are very strong, even more powerful than Captain-class Soul Reapers. Worse, we have no way of knowing how much stronger a Vasto Lordis gets when it becomes an Arankar. Aizen, Gin, and Kaname are likely training the Menos Grande right now. That means, if Aizen currently has, or will eventually have, 10 or more of these Vasto Lordis under his command, the Soul Society is doomed.
We have returned from our mission, Lord Aizen.
Ulquiorra, Yami, welcome back. We've been waiting for your return.
Yes.
I see. So after what you witnessed, you came to the decision that he wasn't worth the effort of killing.
Yes, sir. The orders given to us before we left were to kill anyone who we discern might be an obstacle to us, and...
What were you even thinking? Dancing around the issue like that? When you've got permission to kill, you kill, right?
Grimjow.
And look at you, Yami. You're a mess. Get it together! Then you come back and tell us he wasn't worth killing? Looks to me like you guys couldn't kill him!
Oh, yeah?
Enough. Grimjow, I don't think that you truly understand. That boy is no danger to us. Yet.
Huh?
Lord Eisen isn't worried about him. Or at least not what his current abilities are. His growth rate is the problem. The potential that boy has is absolutely tremendous. Right now, his powers are extremely unstable and unreliable. But I sensed that if he doesn't end up self-destructing, he might very well prove to be useful to us at some point in the future. That's the reason why I let him live.
I still say that you're being too soft! And what if you're wrong about him, huh? What if his powers stabilize and we end up having to fight? Then what?
Then I will be happy to deal with him. Do we still have a problem?
Very well. He's your responsibility. Do as you like with the boy, Okiura.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, when are you all leaving?
We're not. Actually, we're planning on staying here until the Urankars have been completely defeated.
What? But where are you all gonna sleep and stuff? There's not enough room here.
Oh. Well then, I guess that I'll just stay with Orihime.
Orihime? And have you asked her about that?
No, but I don't believe that she'll turn me down. Oh, you want to come with me, Captain?
No way.
Oh, come on, live a little. It'll be fun.
For you.
Let's go.
Got somewhere in mind?
Of course not. But don't worry, we never intended for you to take care of us. We'll find our own beds. Thank you very much.
I'd keep that wooden sword close if I were you.
Well then, guess I'm off too.
Where?
For now, I think I'll head on over to Urahara's place. He was the one who was able to get you ready to fight us in just a few short days, wasn't he? I've always wanted to meet him. Besides, there are a few things I want to ask him about.
I see.
Kisuke's a weirdo, so be careful.
So, what about you, huh? Hey! Rukia, stop!
What? Come on. You knew where I was gonna sleep.
Are you crazy? My family already saw you. What are you gonna tell them? Hey, listen to me.
And then, after that, Ichigo was all better. And then... But wow, Rukia's really amazing. To tell the truth, I'm a little jealous. Who could it be?
Ah, just perfect. There's nothing I love more than a good bath. Thank you, Orihime.
I'm glad you're enjoying it at least.
So, why are you acting so somber?
Huh? What? Oh, am I?
Go on, talk to me. I'll listen.
But look, I'm doing just fine. Really.
I'll do all kinds of painful things to you if you don't.
Rukia's really amazing, isn't she? It just took one kick, and with that, she totally snapped Ichigo right out of his funk. And he'd been feeling really down for quite a while. Frankly, I'm a bad person. All along, I thought that all I was doing was just looking out for him, that I only wanted Ichigo to be happy. But now Ruki is back, and she cheered up Ichigo in no time flat. I guess I should be happy about that. And yet, instead, I find that I'm feeling jealous of her. She's a great person. She's so kind, so strong, so beautiful. I love her for cheering up Ichigo. So I don't understand. Why? Why do I feel this way? I don't feel this way at all when I'm at school. But when I come home and I'm there, all by myself, just listen to me. How lame. I'm a total wreck. Rankiku. You...
Silly. You're such a fool. You have no reason to be jealous, Orihime. Ichigo's just a kid. He can barely stand on his own. And right now, I think he really needs the both of you. Anyway, what's so bad about jealousy? Look at yourself. You're doing your very best to actually deal with your feelings and to address them. You know how easy it is to run away from them or to use them as an excuse to lash out at someone. But instead, you're facing your feelings and trying to accept them because you're good, Orihime. There, go ahead. Go on, let it all out. Come here and let me press you tightly to my bosom.
It seems that man's still there. What could he want? This is just ridiculous. I don't have any business that would involve a lieutenant from the Soul Society. So what exactly is this guy's deal?
Is this everyone? Do you think anyone saw you?
Of course not. I felt a number of strong spiritual pressures on the way here, contrary to what Ulquiorra has reported.
They called for reinforcements from the Soul Society. Man, this never would have happened if he just killed that kid from the first time he had the chance to. Like I said, that idiot is too soft. There's no need to hold back. If they have any spiritual pressure at all, kill them. Spare no one!
The spiritual pressure. It's them. Rukia.
I feel it. That's too many.
Are they coming this way?
Not yet. They just seem to be probing around for spiritual pressure at the moment.
How come?
Ichigo, this is bad. I think they're putting together a hit list. That means they're going to kill everybody that they can find who has even a hint of spiritual pressure.
They're huge!
I don't think I've ever seen hollows as big as these guys before. Just how I like it. Let's have ourselves some fun!
Captain!
Where is Orihime Inoue?
My Gigai is with her. It will keep her out of the fight.
Good. Go on. Get ready, Rangiku.
Hello there. I'm Arankar Undecimo. Given name, Sha Long.
Captain Toshiro Hitsugaya, Squad 10.
The captain of Squad 10, eh? That's splendid news indeed. It appears I've managed to hit the jackpot.
No. If you want to be truly accurate, it's more like you crapped out.
Oh?
Thanks. You saved me a lot of trouble. Now I don't have to try to find you bunch.
Yumichika, let me handle this guy.
Thought you'd say that. Very well.
You're not so lucky. I'm no D-Roy. Now, you'd better start saying your prayers.
All right, you're a big boy. I didn't catch your name.
Huh? Me? I'm Arankar number 13. No, forget it. Why should I bother introducing myself to someone who's about to be a dead man?
I see. You and I apparently have very different ideas about etiquette.
Huh?
Whenever I'm training someone, I always tell them that it's only proper to introduce themselves to their victims. If you're about to kill somebody, I believe that they at least have the right to know what the name of their killer is. Zaraki Squad, 3rd seat, Ikaku Madarame! You don't have to give me your name, but at least take note of mine. Because it's the last name you're ever going to hear!
Well, ain't you just a little talker? You said a 3rd seat's below lieutenant level, right? I could take all you Soul Reapers if you like. That way, I'd actually break a sweat.
Dear, oh dear. That's what you get for selling him short. Weren't you listening earlier? You're fighting Ikaku Madarame, the 3rd seat of Zaraki Squad. He's the 2nd most powerful man in the Soul Society's most feared team. I'll stand back and let you have your fun. I can't be sure you'll win, but even if you die here, I know for sure that you'll die happy.
I guess that I might have underestimated you. Against somebody like you, maybe I'd better give it some more effort and fight with my sword released.
Then you're willing to acknowledge my skill?
No, you fight for sport, not to win. But I'm gonna give you a little lesson right now. I'm gonna show you what it's like to be completely outmatched. That way, you'll never again make the mistake of fighting an Arankar merely for fun. Awaken, Volcanica! This is how we do it. This is how Arankars release our Zanpakuto! You said you'd like to introduce yourself to those people that you're about to kill, right? Very well, then. I am Arankar number 13, Edrad Leones. An Arankar's Zanpakuto is sealed within the core of his power inside his body. They're quite a bit different than the swords you Soul Reapers wield. So, when we release our Zanpakuto, we also release our true power and form. So, tell me, do you understand now? Do you finally get it? What you're witnessing is my true form, and Volcanica is my true power. What do you think? We Arankars are even more deadly than normal once our Zanpakuto have been released. You're nowhere near strong enough to absorb that much spiritual pressure, are you?
This is Yumachika Ayasagawa of Squad 11. The enemy's destructive power has increased more than we anticipated. I want an area freeze in a 300 ken radius of Ikaku. There's a chance a number of Konpaku could get caught in it. You can take the structures out with combat pay as usual, but the Konpaku protection is the top priority. We have to assume that all of the Arankars are more deadly than we thought. Freeze the area around Toshiro, Rangiku, Renji, Rukia, and Ichigo Kurosaki too. We can't take any chances. And prepare a squad funeral for Ikaku Madarame.
Just give up. Sometimes, knowing when to quit is a virtue for a warrior. I admit that you fought well. Don't make me... What do you think? We Arankars are even more deadly than normal once our Zanpakuto have been released. You're nowhere near strong enough to absorb that much spiritual pressure, are you?
This is Yumachika Ayasagawa of Squad 11. The enemy's destructive power has increased more than we anticipated. I want an area freeze in a 300 ken radius of Ikaku. There's a chance a number of Konpaku could get caught in it. You can take the structures out with combat pay as usual, but the Konpaku protection is the top priority. We have to assume that all of the Arankars are more deadly than we thought. Freeze the area around Toshiro, Rangiku, Renji, Rukia, and Ichigo Kurosaki too. We can't take any chances. And prepare a squad funeral for Ikaku Madarame.
Just give up. Sometimes, knowing when to quit is a virtue for a warrior. I admit that you fought well. Don't make me have to blow you to pieces now.
I had no idea that our skills were so unequal. All right, fine. The others probably have their hands totally full right now. Hopefully they won't even notice. Watch closely, and don't you dare tell anybody about it. Then, I have to. You really didn't want to be forced to use this.
Bankai! Yumano Tsukimaru!
Did you say Bankai? Impressive.
Don't lie to me. I know that my spiritual pressure isn't high enough to impress you just yet. So you'll just have to be impressed when you die!
Time to make a scene!
That's strange. It seems his Zanpakuto's spiritual pressure is actually increasing right now.
So you noticed. You see, Hosugimaru is a rather slow starter. That means it's usually fast asleep when I perform Bankai. When it starts to awaken, the dragon engraved on it slowly turns red. Only when the dragon is fully red is Ryumon Hosugimaru at its maximum destructive capabilities. Here I come.
Yes.
Rather slow starter. It's usually fast asleep when I perform Bankai.
Well, what now? Don't miss it. I'll pierce you through. Come on.
Take me seriously.
Soul Blade.
Very well.
It's self-inflicted.
Take me seriously.
I'll hit you. I'll go all in. With this. Your luck ends right here.
Here I come. That all?
Come on.
Nice and
Go
warm.
hard. Guard break. I'll hinge you. Come on. Go hard. Soul break. Incredible. This is my trump card. Let's kiss. Usugimaru.
Rats.
Ikaku Madarame. It's a good thing that you told me what your name is.
I knew you'd still be alive, Ikaku.
Of course I'm alive. But I was very lucky today. Luckier than you can imagine.
Thanks. You saved me a lot of trouble. Now I don't have to try to find you bunch.
Yumichika, let me handle this guy.
Thought you'd say that. Very well.
You're not so lucky. I'm no D-Roy. Now, you better start saying your prayers.
All right. You're a big boy. I didn't catch your name.
Huh? Me? I'm Arankar number 13. No. Forget it. Why should I bother introducing myself to someone who's about to be a dead man? Huh? I mean, that... Awaken Volcanica! What do you think? We Arankars are even more deadly than normal once our Zanpakuto have been released. You're nowhere near strong enough to absorb that much spirit spiritual pressure, aren't you?
This is Yumichika Ayasagawa of Squad 11. The enemy's destructive power has increased more than we anticipated. I want an area freeze in a 300 ken radius of Ikaku. There's a chance a number of Kompaku could get caught in it. You can take the structures out with combat pay as usual, but the Kompaku protection is the top priority. We have to assume that all of the Arankars are more deadly than we thought. Freeze the area around Toshiro, Rangiku, Renji, Rukia, and Ichigo Kurosaki too. We can't take any chances. And prepare a squad funeral for Ikaku Madarame.
Just give up. Sometimes, knowing when to quit is a virtue for a warrior. I admit that you fought well. Don't make me have to blow you to pieces now.
I had no idea that our skills were so unequal. All right, fine. The others probably have their hands totally full right now. Hopefully they won't even notice. Watch closely, and don't you dare tell anybody about it.
I'll carve this lesson into your flesh!
Down to the marrow of your bone.
Lucky. Ah, drat. I really didn't want to be forced to use this. Bankai! Yuman Hozukimaru!
Did you say Bankai? Impressive.
Don't lie to me. I know that my spiritual pressure isn't high enough to impress you just yet. So you'll just have to be impressed when you die!
That's strange. It seems his Zanpakuto's spiritual pressure is actually increasing right now.
So you noticed. You see, Hozukimaru is a rather slow starter. That means it's usually fast asleep when I perform Bankai. When it starts to awaken, the dragon engraved on it slowly turns red. Only when the dragon is fully red is Ryumon Hozukimaru at its maximum destructive capabilities. Here I come.
Yes.
Rather slow starter. It's usually fast asleep when I perform Bankai. That's fierce! Hozukimaru! The next one's coming. Coming in. With this!
Take me seriously.
Hurry! Come at me harder! I'll pierce you through! I'll end you! Come on! Go on! Try and go closer!
Nice and warm.
Wait. I'm so dumb. No, no, no.
What do you think? We Arankars are even more deadly than normal once our Zanpakuto have been released. You're nowhere near strong enough to absorb that much spiritual pressure, are you?
This is Yumachika Ayasagawa of Squad 11. The enemy's destructive power has increased more than we anticipated. I want an area freeze in a 300-ken radius of Ikaku. There's a chance a number of Kompaku could get caught in it. You can take the structures out with combat pay as usual, but the Kompaku protection is the top priority. We have to assume that all of the Arankars are more deadly than we thought. Freeze the area around Toshiro, Rangiku, Renji, Rukia, and Ichigo Kurosaki too. We can't take any chances. And prepare a squad funeral for Ikaku Madarame.
Just give up. Sometimes, knowing when to quit is a virtue for a warrior. I admit that you fought well. Don't make me have to blow you to pieces now.
I had no idea that our skills were so unequal. All right, fine. The others probably have their hands totally full right now. Hopefully they won't even notice. Watch closely, and don't you dare tell anybody about it. All right, fine. The others probably won't notice anyway. Lucky.
Ah, drat. I really didn't want to be forced to use this. Ankai! Human Hosukimaru!
Did you say Bankai? Impressive.
Don't lie to me. I know that my spiritual pressure isn't high enough to impress you just yet. So you'll just have to be impressed when you die!
That's strange. It seems his Zanpakuto's spiritual pressure is actually increasing right now.
So you noticed. You see, Hosugimaru is a rather slow starter. That means it's usually fast asleep when I perform Bankai. When it starts to awaken, the dragon engraved on it slowly turns red. Only when the dragon is fully red is Ryumon Hosugimaru at its maximum destructive capabilities. Here I come.
Yes.
It's completely red. Is Ryuman Hosukimaru at its maximum destructive capabilities? Seems you're out of luck. I'll end you.
Nice and warm.
Don't let me see this battle. Come on, aim this. I'll push you through. I'll
Nice
end
and
you.
warm.
I'm not done yet. Seems you're out of luck. Put your very life at stake. All in.
Down to the marrow of your bone.
I can see.
Take me seriously.
Come at me harder. Your guard is tipped.
Take me seriously.
Guard break.
With this. I'm going crazy. Try and come closer. I'm not done yet. Come at me harder. Going to let loose.
What do you think? We Arankars are even more deadly than normal once our Zanpakuto have been released. You're nowhere near strong enough to absorb that much spiritual pressure, are you?
This is Yumachika Ayasagawa of Squad 11. The enemy's destructive power has increased more than we anticipated. I want an area freeze in a 300-ken radius of Ikaku. There's a chance a number of Konpaku could get caught in it. You can take the structures out with combat pay as usual, but the Konpaku protection is the top priority. We have to assume that all of the Arancars are more deadly than we thought. Freeze the area around Toshiro, Rangiku, Renji, Rukia, and Ichigo Kurosaki too. We can't take any chances. And prepare a squad funeral for Ikaku Madarame.
Just give up. Sometimes, knowing when to quit is a virtue for a warrior. I admit that you fought well. Don't make me have to blow you to pieces now.
I had no idea that our skills were so unequal. All right, fine. The others probably have their hands totally full right now. Hopefully they won't even notice. Watch closely. And don't you dare tell anybody about it.
Don't go and forget. I really didn't want to be forced to use this. Ankai! Yoman Hosukimaru!
Did you say Bankai? Impressive.
Don't lie to me. I know that my spiritual pressure isn't high enough to impress you just yet. So you'll just have to be impressed when you die!
That's strange. It seems his Zanpakuto's spiritual pressure is actually increasing right now.
So you noticed. You see, Hosugimaru is a rather slow starter. That means it's usually fast asleep when I perform Bankai. When it starts to awaken, the dragon engraved on it slowly turns red. Only when the dragon is fully red is Ryomon Hosugimaru at its maximum destructive capabilities. Here I come.
Yes.
It's completely red. Is Ryomon Hosukimaru at its maximum destructive capabilities? Well, what now? Try and come seriously with this. My strikes aren't that easy to dodge. I'll pierce you through. Go all in. I'll pierce you through.
Take me seriously.
Come on. Go hard.
Take me seriously. Here I come. Nice and cool. Guard break.
I'll go all in. With this. The next one's coming. Well, what now? Hey! I'll hit you.
Soul break. Incredible.
This is my trump card. Let's pierce Hosugimaru.
Rats.
Ikaku Madarame. It's a good thing.
I knew you'd still be alive.
Of course I'm alive. But I was very lucky today. Luckier than you can imagine.